We've got...
If you're looking for a laugh while cleaning a roof, got to kill some time making windows sublime, you got the right plan with Ryan and Dan. Welcome to the Uncleanables Podcast.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Uncleanables Podcast. Myself and Ryan are here.
Ooh. I need to stay hydrated.
Go for it, mate. Go for it.
Because the heating's on.
Mate, it feels like Africa in here, doesn't it? It is warm.
So when we moved in, Eon came round and like condemned the fucking gas thing downstairs, remember? And I don't know why. They fitted a smart meter and they were like, it's just not safe. I'm like, mate, nothing to do with me. They said it wasn't safe.
Wasn't it?
Huh?
It was a boiler service it needed, wasn't it?
So Eon come and put the smart meter in. They said it's condemned until you've had it serviced because they were concerned that there's no flume coming out the side of the building.
Flue.
Whatever it's called.
It's a flue. A flume is what you ride on a water park. It's not one of them. It's a flue.
I could ride that one if I was small enough. Right? But there's clearly a flue sticking out the wall.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he just missed it or what.
It's just regs.
But anyway, landlord kindly sent someone round to service the boiler.
Yeah.
At his own expense.
Did he go down the flume?
Absolutely mental, really, when you think about it. So he got it up and running, and he said to me, he was like, "This boiler's like top of the range." There was a plumbing and heating company in here before us, so they said like, "This boiler's top of the range. Like, don't get better than this." So I was like, "All right," and he was like, "And you got a hive system,
Yeah.
so you can do like a remote controlled heating and that."
Yeah.
And mate, it fucking heats up
Yeah, it
double
does,
quick.
big time, yeah.
Like you literally put the heating on for like 30 seconds and the whole place is on fire. So that's pretty good.
Mate, was that it?
Quite happy with that.
Was that it?
That's it, mate.
I was well strapped in for that.
But so Dan's told me earlier, and I didn't press because I was like, I want to wait to hear about it on the pod. But you've got a big week this week.
Yeah, I've got a big week.
Tell us about it, bruv.
I've got oh mate, it's like I've got a big fence job tomorrow, which is one of the. Do you remember the old the fence where I done it and apparently it was in the wrong place? Yeah, it was that one. So anyway, what it was is I
Are you getting paid this time?
I'm going to get paid this time, yeah, big time. So what happened was they asked me to do a job. So it's for a assisted living place. So.
Oh, your mate's there then?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you've made that joke ever since I've said I'll do it. But yeah, we'll carry it on. So what happened was there was an awful lot of lost in translation. There was an awful lot lost in translation. So
Is that because they're Mongs in that?
No, mate, you can't say that. That's shocking. I'm not having no part of that joke. So the woman said to me, look, can you remove this and change the panels, right? What she meant is... Can you put a new fence in? Which means all new posts and everything, right? So I've removed all the weeds and everything off of the existing fence, revealed the fence that was there and all the trees that had grown over the years that had been completely unkept. And I changed the panels of what I could. So then they've turned around and said that someone's rung me and said, Dan, we need to have a chat about your work. And I said, right, okay. I said, well, what about it? And they said, well, I think we have a meeting. I said, okay. So we meet on site and she goes, this is kind of unacceptable on our behalf. And I said, so what's unacceptable? And she said, well, the tree's in the way. And I said, yeah. I said, well, what do you want me to do? She went, you should have removed the tree. I went, but I didn't quote you to remove a tree. I quoted you to remove the ivy and replace what was already there. And she went, right, okay then. And then because I pushed back on her, she didn't know what to say almost.
Hey, it's almost like you want to say to the woman, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, there's a big tree in the way. Like what did you want me to do?
It don't matter if you've never had a tree removed.
Yeah.
You know removal of a tree is going to be an expense. That's a big job.
Totally. Totally.
Even if you've done it with a handsaw.
Yeah.
It's going to take you 3 days just to continuously chop bits small enough to get rid of.
Yeah.
Without damaging something.
So she says, right, okay then. So... I said, I don't know what you want me to say now. I said, you've come here and you've looked at it. This is a lot bigger than what you think it was. I said, really, you should have came out here and I should have been talking to you from the get-go and no one else. Because it seems like everyone wants something different, but no one's telling me the whole story. She said, right, so how much is it to take the tree out and replace all of this? I said, right, now we're talking. If you want me to take this out and do all of this, I said, now it's like £3,000, roughly, something like that. She said, okay, let's book it in. I said, right, okay, no worries. So the day's tomorrow. So I've got to do that tomorrow, and then I need to try and balance windows all in the meantime. And then I've got to empty someone's lockup of old books and stuff like that, and then run it down to a charity shop. And I've already booked my time slot and all the rest of it. So this week's just going to be mental, mate. And my mum's birthday's thrown in the middle of that. And it's like, it's just brutal.
There was a joke there, but it didn't come to me quick enough. It didn't come quick enough.
Where was it going, though?
It was along the lines of, you don't need to worry about that because you don't care about you.
There was in the Discord.
But it didn't work in my head, so I didn't say it.
Did you see in the no, I was out for breakfast with her Saturday, and when we was in the Discord, someone said, "Oh, mate, the idea about the pole hose going through the house is brilliant." And then Matt from WoW said, "Is there anything you can't do?" I said, "Yeah, make my mum happy, mate." I said, "The list is quite long." But yeah, so anyway, that's what the week's looking like. I've got I done nights last week, and I'll be honest, I'm still recovering.
Yeah, it's rough, mate.
It's the worst thing I've ever done.
Rough.
The worst thing I ever done. So I've been trying to sort my head out without admin. I'm moving house as well. So everything's getting dragged down from the loft, and I'm doing that really annoying thing where you discover things you've put up in the loft ages ago, and then you start playing with it. So yesterday,
so like dead foxes and
stuff.
like
loads of just dead animals, mate. I got I had to throw away. I don't know why. I done a job. Oh, you're gonna laugh. This is just ammo. I don't even know why I'm admitting it. I done a garden job ages ago, and there was it was untouched overgrowth for like 25 years. So you find old beer cans from 25 years ago and packets of crisps, like the old wrappers and all that. Mate, I found like 6 or 7 cat skulls, but I kept like 3 of them. But I threw them away. I was like, bro, what am I doing with all these skulls? I was like, ultimate, mate. The ultimatism. Bro, they was there, but the teeth was all there, and it was a proper skull. And I was like, mate, that looks really cool. Like the younger me thought that looks really, really cool. Like 22.
But how much young? So you've had the cat skulls for 10 years.
Yeah, mate, I would have done. Yeah, like just
they've not gone up in the loft and not come out. You've moved house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like twice.
Yeah, and I've gone
so
like,
they were pre-Dubai.
Yeah.
So they've survived you going to another country.
Mate, these
bro,
boxes...
why did you throw them away, bro? That's like an heirloom.
Mate, it's
weird. You should have given them to your kids or something.
In my head, I've got this... I don't know why I have this thing where I'm like, right, eventually when I have a garage or I have a man cave, it's going to be all like the cool shit that I want.
The skulls on the wall.
Yeah, but like, I think that's quite cool though. Do you not think?
Depends on how much of a serial killer you are. Doesn't
No,
it?
not at all. Like people have had skulls on walls for hundreds
like
of years.
the occasional one, mate. Not fucking 6 dead cats.
Not
and
Brenda's cat.
4 foxes and a toad.
I bun the toad.
And like 3 dead birds that you found in a bush. Like that one's still decomposing, so that's closest to the door, so it dries out.
You should just describe me as like the geezer stuffs dead animals, and then when they say, "Oh, is he a taxidermist?" No, he's a fucking weirdo.
Have you been to a taxidermy shop in Southend?
I haven't been to one in South. Oh no, I've seen
next
it along
to the
gold.
It's like next to the gold shop by Exile Tattoo Studio opposite Priory Park.
Yes.
Chalkwell Park.
Yeah, I've seen the shop,
in there.
but I've seen loads of taxidermy over the years.
It's so expensive.
I'm not actually a fan of it. I think it looks really weird.
It does, yeah. Like I see one. They turned like a ferret into a pencil case, and the arsehole was a sharpener.
That's the weird dude on Instagram, isn't it?
There was. I've seen lots of them. I've seen them in real life.
I do find the taxidermist quite strange. I find I'd sooner mount the head.
They do like they'll get like rats, wouldn't they? And they'll have them like cooking. Or
I've seen some cool shit like that.
badminton.
Yeah, I see in Vegas, not in Vegas, in Texas. I see 6 raccoons playing poker. That was fucking cool. Like
that was just down the alleyway.
No, that was
weren't even dead.
No, which is pretty cool.
They're proper domesticated out there.
But they're so
expensive, isn't it?
Taxidermy is a fortune.
I don't know why it's so expensive.
It's such a skill, mate.
Do you think that's what it is?
So don't forget, you need to. So you shoot the animal, or you hunt the animal, and then you skin it. So you need to literally peel the skin off.
Do they skin it?
Yeah, of course they do. Then they treat it, and then they build the body back out of like polystyrene.
Oh, so it's not like.
You don't just like pump it full of cyanide and it just like lives in its skeleton still, because eventually it will finish. You need to skin it, and then obviously you're going to lose the eyes. You need to put glass eyes in. It's clever. It's a really clever thing. I just find it really creepy.
And like if you put a pencil sharpener in the arsehole, you got to install that.
Yeah, like or a fleshlight.
Yeah.
Mate, what? I find taxidermy really weird. I find it really weird.
You prefer it when they're fresh.
Do you know what?
Before you fuck them, didn't you?
Mate, it's like my villain arc story because my dad had a taxidermy fox when I was a little kid.
No, that's where
mate,
it's
it makes
from,
sense,
bro.
doesn't it? It makes sense. It makes sense.
Mate, that's where it's from.
It's all started, geez. It's all started when I was a kid.
Mate, we'll have to get the fox, the dead fox from
Back
downstairs.
out, innit?
Yeah,
I'm getting
like,
withdrawal
I
symptoms.
feel like it's part of your family now.
No, mate, it was, but it
Just
wasn't there for
reminds
long.
you of your dad.
Basically, yeah. Whenever I touch like a dead animal,
That's
I'm like,
why you've got to touch him.
he's still here.
Dad, this one's for you. Yeet.
That's probably why I throw it up as well.
Just throws it up. So as it comes down.
But mate, that's my week. What about your week?
We've got a fucking horribly quiet week this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Elliot any good at fencing?
Well, no, Elliot's working, but I'm not.
Right.
Which, like, suits me fine. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy it. not
How do you
working.
feel that? How does that sit with you as like the business owner? Like you're not chapping doors. How does that make you feel? I think it'd bug me.
I don't really bother me.
You're not.
No, because it's not like we're not doing anything. Like, I've got no interest in going out and chapping doors.
Yeah.
Like, I just could not do it. Like, huge respect to the people that do it. And obviously, quickest way to grow your business. But I just ain't got it in me
Yeah.
to bring myself to, like, I will work 16 hours a day. But none of those hours will include going and knocking on people's doors.
Yeah.
I would hate someone to knock on my door.
Are the 16 hours in the room with us, bro?
What? No.
That you've worked?
Talking about. I would hate someone to knock on my door and try and sell me something.
Really?
So, and I'm quite an empathetic person. I can't bring myself to knock on someone's door and put them in that position that I know I would hate to be in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I've got a canvasser going out on the 1st of November, which, as of today, is 10 days' time. So, bad week this week, but in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be double busy because I'm going to be fitting in a load of first cleans. We've still got Facebook ads running for the rest of this month as well.
How are they doing for you?
So the lead cost is really low. I'm
It's
getting
just
like
the conversion.
£8 leads, but no, I've had 0 conversions.
I've pulled mine.
I don't know whether it's the ad that's bringing in the leads. Maybe it's a little bit. So I've got on there 3 clean minimum.
Yeah.
It's on the lead on the ad creative now. But I've also got prices from £12 monthly.
Yeah.
But it's not. We don't claim windows for £12. It's £24 every 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Which is the £12 a month.
Have you actually listed that caveat or not?
No, I've just put prices from £12 per month.
And how many people have you told that and said and that they've that?
Well,
how many
they
people-
get their quote, didn't they? So the quote just doesn't say £12.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like
Any
so
kickbacks?
No one said. How do I get the £12 a month? No one said to me, how do I get the £12 a month deal?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But I have been really, really toying with the idea recently of, like, especially over winter, just to increase conversions. So still going to have a 3 clean minimum. But, like, it goes in the terms and conditions. It gets fucking screamed at them when they book in. But doing, like, the first clean at a cheaper rate.
Okay.
I've been really considering it. And I know we've talked about it before. And
So you're going to go the other way to what everyone else is going.
Well, yeah, I think that's what you got to do, ain't you?
Okay.
Don't follow what everyone else is doing. Do
No,
the
that's-
opposite.
Yeah, that's very true.
So, yeah, I've been toying with the idea, or it'll be like get your first clean free, but you got to pay for the first 3 cleans up front. So you'd basically pay for 2 cleans, but you get 3.
Yeah.
So say it's a 20 quid clean, they'll pay 40 quid, like the day they book in,
Yeah.
but they'll get £60 worth of credit.
Yeah.
Basically. But then I don't know if that helps this time of year when people are trying to save money because of Christmas. I only help people that money's not really an issue for.
Interesting, isn't it? Because that goes right against the grain. than what everyone's been talking about. If you run it, it'll be interesting to hear the feedback on it, for sure.
I just don't know whether I can automate it.
The credit system.
No, the credit system's not going to be the issue. It's going to be so they get their quote. So can I fit that information on the ad creative? So on the creative, you just put first clean free, right? So then people would inquire. They'd get their automatic quote of £18 monthly or whatever, £24 every other month. Then they'd have to get a second message that comes through and says, as you've inquired this month, we're doing first clean free if you pay for your minimum contract term up front or whatever, word it so it makes sense. So pay for 2 months, get your third month free. So then you're still getting money up front.
Or split the cost of 3, or split the cost of 2 across 3. You could do that as well.
Yeah, or you could do it that way.
And then there's still at least a little bit of drip coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, because then it would be... How much discount would that be? Basically like 33% off, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
right?
something like that.
Clean.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, if it's 30 quid a clean, and you're going to give them one for free, so you're getting 90 quid. Yeah, so you've only got to pay. Yeah, I can't even work that out. However that works out.
60 quid across 3 cleans.
Yeah, so score
would
be 20 quid a clean.
Yeah.
As opposed to £30 a clean. There you go. Something like that. That makes sense, doesn't it?
33% discount on per clean.
That's probably a better way of doing it.
Yeah, but then so
cash flow for you, I'm thinking, not for the customer.
Well, not necessarily, right? Because role play with me.
Mate, I'll go get the handcuffs.
Get your dick out. No. So, role play with me. I'm the customer.
Uncle, stop it.
You're...
I got that one in.
I'm the customer.
Yeah.
You're the business owner.
Yeah.
Hi, I want to sign up to Window Clean.
Brilliant. You get one for free.
Yeah. So, you're going to say it's free.
It's £30 a clean.
But you get one free and you pay for it over the first 3 months.
Yes. So, or you give me 60 quid now.
So, I'm going to go, okay, here's 20 quid. I want my first clean.
Right.
And then I go, I don't want any more.
Yeah. Well, that's shit, isn't it?
Yeah. So although you've put in the terms and conditions 3 clean minimum, are you going to chase them? Like, how far are you going to go down the?
Well, how far would you have gone down it? Because if you were going to give the first one for free,
but they're paying up front.
Okay.
So that there's no risk on my end.
No, there's not.
They've paid for the 2. They've paid for their minimum charge. Yes, I've given them a free clean, but I've effectively had 2 cleans worth of money. So if they did cancel after the second clean, you've been paid. And if they cancel after the third clean,
I don't think you can compare them two though.
At least
I don't think you can compare that. That's like comparing apples and oranges. Because if you're going to get upfront money for 2 cleans anyway, that's always going to trump what I was going to do. Because you're getting, I think the stumbling block's going to be the upfront, the lump sum. That's what I think.
That's the caveat. That's how they get the free clean.
However,
or they can just pay. Yeah. They can just pay full price
and go on the monthly.
But it's still a free clean minimum. But it just means if they cancel and they're like, mate, I'm not fucking paying you.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, are you going to chase them to court?
Right. Okay. Okay.
For contracted cleans.
I'll tell you what now.
It's different if you'd cleaned it and they hadn't paid you.
Let's think about it completely different. Completely different, right? Are the customers that cancel on you the customers that you want to keep?
No, that's my point.
Right.
No, I don't want them.
Right.
But they've contractually signed up to 3 cleans. Right?
Yeah.
So using 20 quid a clean example.
Yeah.
They've signed up for at least 60 quid my way.
Yes.
It's cost me, say, 50 quid to get the customer.
Yes.
So after 3 months, like on gross costs, I'm money back. It's obviously cost me to service them. But after 3 cleans, we've got the customer acquisition cost back. But if they cancel after the first clean, I don't want that customer anyway because they're fucking mugging it off.
After the first clean, if they cancel.
After the first clean. So even though they're contracted for 3 cleans, after the first clean, they go, I don't want any more cleans, and I'm not paying you the 2 that I'm signed up for. Like, it's not, you're not getting that money. Do you chase them to court for 40 quid?
No.
So it's like, and you don't want them as a customer anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's like, is there any...
What's your goal, though? I know what you're saying, but what's your goal? Because ultimately, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to get more bang for your buck, and you're trying to get more out of the customers, yeah?
I just want more customers, but like we've had an influx of people cancelling after the first clean, which costs me money.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
So at least if I get paid up front and they cancel after the 3rd clean, the customer acquisition cost shouldn't be, say it's 40 to 50 quid, I should have pretty much that money back out of those 2 cleans they've paid for up front.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So at least I'm not losing.
Yeah.
Like, so if a customer's cost me 50 quid and they've had 1 clean, say it's an £18 clean.
Yeah.
And then they've cancelled.
Yeah.
Like, it cost me money to go and clean that 18 quid.
Yeah.
So I might have only had 8 quid out of it.
Yeah.
So I'm £42 down.
Right.
Whereas at least if I got 2 cleans up front and I'd done three cleans worth of 30 quid.
How much is it going to cost you then to go there and do? How much is it going to cost? Send your van there about a tenner, you say?
Roughly, yeah.
Right. So now you've
30
got
quid in costs plus the say 50 to get the customer is 80. But I've had like say,
mate, the math ain't mathing, bro.
Yeah,
because the 3rd clean is going to cost you a tenner regardless. You've had £16 profit. You've had £16 cash flow from them.
The same money, yeah.
You've lost 6. You're down to 6 quid, and you've been there 3 times. Just let them go, mate. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to harvest more meat per bullet. But what I'm trying to get at is they're never your customer anyway.
No, but like there is like a hidden metric there as well. That if they commit to 3 cleans up front because they know that's the deal,
they will
chances
automatically
are
sign
they're
up.
less likely to cancel. Because like if they know they only want 1 clean and then they're cancelling, then they're not going to sign up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think you're trying to.
Like if someone signs up for 3 cleans, chances are they've got every intention of continuing the service, and it's only us fucking up the clean,
Which doesn't happen.
or it does happen, a change in their personal circumstances or whatever,
Yeah.
that would stop them from having that service.
Yeah.
But when there's no mention of the 3 clean minimum,
Do you know
people
what?
just take advantage. I just want the people that take advantage to stop taking advantage.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Do you want to know, I think, a better metric to approach it? I would say approach it head on and just say, look, if you want a one-off, it's totally fine. One-off is this amount of money. But then just let's say it's an £18 clean, do it at 25. Yeah, you're net zero for that customer. It costs you 25 quid, you got your 25 quid back. Yeah,
I might as well not go and do it.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, but you have them on your system. So now you have the marketing.
Yeah.
So now once a year you can get, I know what you mean, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? Not do it.
Then it's like paying it. You're paying like a tenner to have someone on your system.
What, because you went and done the clean?
Yeah. Whereas if they've inquired, I've already got their details. I could put them on the system.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I just choose not to do that because I think you're just going to get yourself in hot water marketing to people that I only like to market to people that have used us.
I know what you're trying to get at. I know it. I just don't know if the answer's there or not, because I think that is the $1 million question.
I don't think there is an answer,
mate. If you could convert that, you're head and shoulders above everyone. You
are the free cleans
$1,000,000%. Well, no. I'm not saying no, because that's just the solution to the problem. That's a way of tackling the problem. If you can fix that problem.
Yeah, but then we just worked it out. So you're still losing the same money.
It wouldn't work. I don't think it would work. I think it would work.
But
but
the idea is they continue the service.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's the goal. You want them to continue the service, and by contracting them to 3 minimum cleans that they've paid for, after the 3 cleans, you'd expect them to be happy. So even if you've got a problem with the first clean, like which happens, particularly if they're
totally
real bad.
happens. Yeah, totally happens. Yeah.
After the third clean, you very rarely have any issues, right? So it's like they've already paid, so they can't just cancel and go, I don't want to use you anymore because this is a shit job and something's happened.
Yeah.
You can say to them, look, like you've had the free, like you paid the money and you've got the free clean, so we can't refund you.
Yeah, yeah.
But what we can do is just trust us that the process is the process. Let us do the 3 cleans, and you'll see that the windows will be fine.
Yeah.
Like, like if you want us to come do the 3 cleans this week, we'll come do them this week. You've paid for them. But you'll see after the 3rd clean, your windows will be
brilliant. Yeah,
it'll be brilliant.
Totally agree.
Like, so then you're counteracting people's issues, and they're already hooked in because they've paid. But I just don't know if logistically it's going to be a fucking nightmare to set it up.
I don't think it'll be that hard. I think it'll just be. I just run the numbers in your head one more time when you go home tonight, because I don't think they stack up. They wouldn't stack up for me anyway.
It's not necessarily, but this is the thing. It's not necessarily about the initial numbers. Like if they're cancelling after the first clean, I'm losing money.
Yep.
But if they stay customers for 6 months plus,
yeah, you've won.
I'm making money.
Yeah, I get that.
So how do you get a customer more likely? Like how do you pay to market to a customer that's more likely to keep the service going?
Rephrase that question. How do you pay to market to a customer?
So you're paying for customers.
Yeah.
So when you set up your ads, you're going to do anyone over 25, so more likely to own their own house. You know, historically, when you could do it, you might have only chosen women because they care about the cleanliness more than men or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you could have another drop down that says people that only want a regular window cleaner for life, you would select that, right?
Yeah.
So how do you do that? Because you can't choose that as a drop down, right? So what do you put in place to try and increase the amount of customers that inquire that are genuinely looking for a regular window clean for life?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So if you're,
mate, that's the $1 million.
Yeah, if you're tying them into 3 cleans up front, and they pay it, it's like the first clean charge. If a customer pays the first clean charge,
chances are they're
a serious customer.
See, I think that's almost the way you want to go about it, and I appreciate you're trying to reinvent that. I totally appreciate you trying to reinvent that.
I'm sure someone's tried it before. I don't think it's a new thing. Someone would have done it. I just think it's too low ticket. People don't care that much.
About what?
About window cleaning.
Mate, I think you're well wrong. I can't believe how many people care about clean windows.
Yeah, but it's not a love, want, and need business.
No, totally not.
Like
totally not. When times get hard, we're the first person to go.
Yeah, it's just like a want. So in that case, it's like, well, if you want 3 cleans up front, but you don't, I'll just go with you.
Mm.
But they don't care that I might do a better job than you do.
Mm. Mm.
They're not necessarily looking for the person who does the best job. They're looking for the person who's a mixture of the best value for their money.
Yeah, and almost does as they say.
And
turns up now.
Has the lowest barrier to getting that window clean booked in. So it's like, if you can come this week and you pay after I've done the clean and there's no contract and you're 20 quid, I could be 25 quid, but I'll give you a free clean if you book your first. It's like, well, no, I'm just going to go with the guy that wants payment after I'm done.
Mm.
I don't want to pay up front.
Yeah, because you don't, I know what you mean.
Because it might be shit. And it's like...
It is a bit of a funny
There's too much choice to be picky with how you... And this is my thought process with Go Cardless. Like, in an ideal world, obviously every customer would just be on Go Cardless. Like, it'd be easy. Everyone would want to do it, but they don't want to do it. Some people want to pay cash. Some people want to pay bank transfer.
Yeah.
Some people want to pay check. But if you pigeonhole how you accept payment, you're just pigeonholing the amount of customers you can get.
Yeah,
right?
you just put a ceiling on yourself. Massively,
Like I've got like some of our best customers just pay cash.
Yeah.
Even though I've told them I don't want the cash.
Yeah.
And they're like old people that go to the bank specifically to pull out cash for me.
It's mental, isn't it?
And I'm like, I told you I don't want the cash. Just put your bank details into this link. Ooh.
It's funny, isn't it?
Watch it all go away.
Yeah, but do you know what? I had a phone call. So I had a gutter empty this morning, right? And it was in Billericay. I didn't canvass that area. I canvassed, I leafleted my area, and they gave the leaflet to their mum and dad.
Oh, nice.
Which is handy, right? Clearly an old boy. Went and emptied his gutters, and he got himself in a bit of a pickle this morning. So he's rung me. He went, "Oh, are you far?" And I went, "No." I said, "I'm on your road." "Oh no." I went, "Oh, why? What's the problem?" He went, "Well, no, it's not a problem." He went, "I just wanted to talk to you about how you take payment." I said, "But I'll speak to you when I get there." So I've turned up. Bless the old boy. He's got himself in a right pickle. He's like, "I can't sign up to your automation thing." I went, "Mate, you don't have to." I went, "You're not a regular window cleaner." I said, "I'm only emptying your gutters." He went, "Oh, I thought it'd be a problem." And I thought, mate, you've had it all weekend. Like, it's been booked in for like over like 10 days, and you've rung me on the morning like so distressed. And it's like, "Do you not take cash?" I went, "Yeah, of course I take cash, mate. I take bank transfer and all the rest of it." I said, "But like, if you read, it was like for regular window cleaning." "Oh, okay, mate, no worries. Sorry, I read it wrong." The irony is, he still ain't paid me. He was like, "I'll pay you while you're here." And I'm like, "Mate, I'm not hanging around for your payment. Don't worry." I was like, "Mate, if you filled out the mandate, I would have been paid. But it's cool, bro. Don't worry." But yeah, like, I mean, it's funny because we're trying to, again, it goes back to that thing where we're back, like, we never would be in front of everyone's life as much as we are now as window cleaners.
No.
Like, I've got nearly 200 customers now. And I feel like you get chatting and you're like, "Oh yeah, how did Tim get on with his karate competition?" Mate, I would never know about all of these lives and in depth. So like, what's almost like, "Oh, we're just going to roll this out now," is almost quite overwhelming for some people because it's quite a bombardment.
Yeah, it can be.
Like, you think of our leaflets. How much information's on our leaflets about window cleaning?
A lot.
It's a lot, isn't it? It really is a lot. And you get text messages and you get like marketing and you get...
Yeah, I think though, like, it's a double-edged sword a little bit. So you've got to have the information on there because you don't want to deal with like 42,000 potential customers calling you up going, "Oh, just checking how you get paid," or "Oh, what method do you use?" Or it's like, it's just there. Like, you can't be dealing with that shit. But the other side of that is you've got to put a load of information in it, which a lot of people will look at and go, "I ain't fucking reading that," and just throw it away or whatever. Yeah,
it is. It's an interesting one.
I think you had the same sort of thing when you done your leaflets. But I picked up quite a lot of like houses out in the sticks, and I think you had similar, didn't you?
Bundle,
like a couple of bigger ones with
totally
out of nowhere. And it's interesting to see that, like, my mum and dad didn't get a leaflet, and they're only over the road.
Oh, how does that make you feel?
Robbed, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's jarring.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed off with that.
Because they get post every day as well, so it's not like...
I'd be well pissed off with that.
Yeah. So now I'm thinking, like, I know a portion of the leaflets weren't delivered. Like, that, you've just got to, like, write that off,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, totally.
But then it makes me think, like, maybe it is better to just do single areas at a time because they're more likely to...
Yeah, I suppose.
Like our postman, who signed up, actually... But
out of guilt.
He was like, "I'm fucking sick of seeing your face." So like, I get it. If you like for fucking 2 weeks straight, you're delivering leaflet with my mug on it, and you just go, "I ain't fucking doing that anymore."
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, that's fucking long.
Yeah, especially if they got like, if they're carrying a bundle of them like up a long old.
Yeah, and it's like, "Oh no, I'm done. I can't be arsed." Whereas if it's just a smaller drop, and it's done in a day. They've still got the energy.
I know what you mean.
To deliver them.
I do know what you mean. I don't think it's a metric we should really be sitting there trying to work out because it's just there's so many factors in it. There's so many factors in it, mate. The geezer probably needed a piss and thought, "Oh fuck it, I'm gonna just chuck them. I'm gonna go in the back of the van now." It could have been anything.
Yeah, it could have been.
His wife could have been giving birth. It could have been anything. So there's so many like factors of it. But it's just especially it's just frustrating, especially when you know people in the area and you ring up to double check and it hasn't landed, and it's like this is well annoying.
They went out in Hockley because I had a couple of sign ups, but just my mum and dad didn't get one specifically, which I thought was strange.
It is annoying things like that, but what can you do?
No. Like I say, there's a percentage that aren't going to go out. Like it's inevitable, no matter who you use. They'll tell you if you use someone independent, they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't give us enough leaflets." It's like, mate, they counted that in boxes. I gave you enough.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no, there's more houses than you thought. No, there's not. Like it's literally Royal Mail with fucking postcodes and all. They've got all the information. They know how many houses there are.
And do you know that Royal Mail website changes daily?
Does it?
Did you know that? Yeah. So I went on there once, and I was and I had it's annoying really. So on their website, you have to start a new campaign before you can start picking areas with how many you need, which is really frustrating. So I'd done that, and I left it on the map page, and I thought, right, I'm going to work out how many I need, and I'm going to put a visual goal and all the rest of it. And then when I kept refreshing it over a couple of days, the numbers was changing.
What was it going? I'm assuming going up.
It was going up.
Yeah.
So where obviously new houses were being like handed over and then registered on Royal Mail for letters, it was changing.
Mental, isn't it?
It was only by 1 or 2, but it was going up. It was pretty cool to see almost.
Yeah, so the moral of the story is do your leaflet jobs ASAP because it costs you more money.
Yeah, ultimately, yeah.
The longer you wait.
But yeah, mate, what's your week looking like? Oh, you said pretty
dire,
quiet,
yeah,
didn't you?
dire, mate. So I've rebuilt one of the vans. I have done some filming on it, so there will be a video at some point. But I'm going to get that finished tomorrow. And then Elliot's going to come pick that van up. And I'm going to strip his van and then start rebuilding that and get the hot water into his one this week, hopefully.
Beautiful, mate.
I've got a couple of jobs I'm doing this week. Like, tomorrow, I'm here all day. But Wednesday, I've got a little render job in the morning. But
Beautiful.
The house is like super old. And I think she's had a couple of render people come around and say, no, you can't clean that. Like,
oh, really?
That's double fucked. Yeah. So I've said to her, like, it's old. It's not like new render. It's like original fucking like mud clay render, like horrible. And it's all like discoloured and everything. So I said, look, she's on for all 4 sides. I said, look, I'll come and do the front for you. I said, let's see how it comes out.
Yeah.
Because if you've already got like replacement in your zeitgeist, it's worth just keeping that on the back burner, pay for one side, and if it comes out and you're happy with it, have the others done, have the rest done. But if you're not happy with it, you've not spent a load of money.
Yeah.
I said, there's going to be an improvement, but whether it's
what you want or not.
Whether it's what you want or not is a different story because you've already mentioned to me about replacing it. So, and it's down St Andrews, the road where I've got like 13 jobs. So I'm hoping if I do a good job,
you get a few more.
Well, I might get her windows as well.
Are you on what are you going to do? Just extra it on?
Yeah.
Mate, love it.
Yeah.
Easy, innit?
Yeah, I'm literally going to fucking blast it.
Just blast it, mate. Just push all the windows straight through. Fuck it. at least the render's clean. Yeah, you get that on them big jobs, love.
Yeah. You don't need windows. Don't need windows. No, yeah, I'm just going to extra it on and then I'll agitate it with a water fed pile and wash it off. So I think it'll be all right.
Mate, I reckon you'd be good as gold.
Yeah, it'll come up nice. It's just whether we can get like some real deep staining on there. So whether it all comes up or not, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm excited. I do like a render.
How'd you get the deep staining out of your pants?
Oh, the wife sorts it out.
Hypo. Oh, just give it to the missus. Yeah, just ask the missus what you do with a deep stain on the walls then.
Sometimes I throw them away.
Do you?
You can't do that with walls.
No, you can't. Yeah, unfortunately not.
No. So, yeah. Then I think I've got something else on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Friday I got cleaning repoint.
Go on, the boy.
Actually, yeah.
That's going to be lovely in this weather.
Well, I'm just hoping it don't rain.
Been brutal, isn't it?
So I'm pretty sure it's my last pressure washing job I got booked in. So at which point I might
take it out.
Right, rip out my van.
Really?
It might do. It depends. It depends on. Like obviously you're moving, so you've got a lot of stuff down there at the moment. I don't want to like overcrowd the unit when I don't need to. So yeah, I haven't really thought about how I'm going to do it yet. So I haven't even made a plan. But it's on the cards for sure. Like I need to do something, even if I rip it all out and just put the window cleaning setup back in, like where I want it, so that like I can go do window cleaning if I need to.
Do you know what I love about like this whole ripping the vans out and that? In the grand scheme of things, it's like 6 or 7 bolts.
Yeah,
and it all comes apart.
Yeah, it's not loads.
And it's not even, you only got to use sockets. Just get them on an impactor and just it's done. Like realistically, within 20 minutes, the frame can be out and dismantled.
Yeah. Well, particularly with that van because the bolts are going to be so rusted because like pressure washer and everything. I'll probably just grind them out.
Yeah, or that.
I won't even bother.
Or that.
I won't even bother undoing them.
Mate, this should be gold. They're only a year old, and they're M10s, isn't they? I swear they were.
Yeah, but they're like they're on the underneath of the van.
No, I reckon you'd be all right. I reckon you'd be all right.
Think so?
Yeah, totally, you'd be all right. Especially after only a year.
Like there's a lot of water that goes in that van though. It's me a float valve leaks.
I still think you'd be all right. Where would you move the water tank? Back? Would you still bring the water tank?
So in my head, what I want to do is bring the window cleaning tank to. So I want to bring the window cleaning tank to the back doors, but I basically want to put the pressure washer and everything at the back doors. So everything's going at the back doors, but the high pressure hose and the fill hose on the roof at the back of the van coming out the side door.
Yeah.
Because I find side door works best for pressure washing jobs.
Yeah.
You can park across driveways.
Yeah, totally.
And stuff. And the van's too long to like have the back of the van
doors open and park it. Yeah.
So that works really well for me. And then if I can put the high pressure hose and the fill hose on the roof, then I haven't got to worry about space.
Yeah.
So then that would leave basically a huge space in the side door.
Yeah.
For whatever I want to put in there.
Yeah, massively.
And then the back doors will just be pressure washer, like double stack hose reel. And I mean, tanks, pumps and controllers can go pretty much anywhere. And then I'll have 650. I'm going to put 650 window cleaning tank in there. And then I've found a 200 litre, like it's really slim and really tall, which I'll just sort of bolt onto the back or at the side maybe for the pressure washer. And that's the...
Mate, that would be class to do that with you.
Yeah.
That'd be class to see that.
But I might have to get some, like, they don't want to be custom tanks, but when you order them, you can have the outlets put in different spots, and they just plug the original one. So if I want to put, a drain hose in this tall, skinny tank, I'd want it to be an inch rather than like 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch, which generally on the smaller size tanks, that's what they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll be some bits to sort out.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah.
There'll be some jigging around.
Spend some money.
Jiggery pokery.
Which I didn't really want to do.
Fair enough, son.
Yeah.
Right, as we're approaching the end of the year, what sort of goals have you got?
Well, I wanted to add 500 new customers this year, which I've obviously with churn, we're not 500 customers better off, but we've added more than 500 this year, which I've done. So I've exceeded my goals that I set out for this year already. So I've got some canvassing going on in a couple of weeks. So we're in October, November, December. I mean, if I can add 50 new customers between now and then, I'll be happy.
Between now and the end of the year?
Yeah, if we can
50
get up
to
to 600 regular customers between now and Christmas, I'll be happy. And then canvassing starts again January. Facebook ads will go on probably end of Feb. I might even put them on in January.
There's a lot of talks about January being a good month for picking up customers.
Wasn't a good month for me this year.
Wasn't?
I got 17 new jobs January this year. I've think I spent about $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I was sort of still learning as well because it was my first month of trying to grow.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Mate, it's only really just slowed up for me, and already I'm excited for next year's like mad rush.
It's a shame it slowed up because I was hoping to continue hitting it over winter.
Mega. It's momentum I hate losing. I hate losing momentum, and I've lost it.
And you
now.
don't know when it's going to start again. I've seriously considered as well just putting a big budget on for the ads, just to see what happens.
What, like a oneer?
Yeah. So do an ad for the whole. So at the moment, I've got the Halloween advert on for the whole area that I cover, and I do £20 a day, and it reaches about 2,800 people, which is obviously nowhere near what the whole area covers. So either do 5 different ads for 5 areas, £20 on each, or just put £100 on the whole area. And
If
just see
you
what
when you say the
happens.
whole area, are you where's the advert running?
All the areas I cover
Right,
at the moment.
and that's the Halloween advert is running that. And how much is that running a day?
£20.
Yeah, so you're really stretched, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not efficient.
It's funny how it literally fucking dive bombs, isn't it?
It's just you're obviously spending versus how many people it can potentially reach. So if you've got potential reach of 50,000 and you're spending £20, it's a percentage. It's not, you might reach 10%, so you'll reach 5,000 people with £20 on a 50,000 area. But I think my area's at the moment like 600,000 or 5 to 600,000. I'm sure the thing was at. So again, on a 10%, it's like 500 to 600 people for the same money. So yeah, it's like you have to spend more if you're covering a bigger area, which is why I prefer the smaller area ads.
Yeah, it does make more sense.
You get more for your money.
Yeah, I noticed that one of mine was my initial one was the goat, absolute goat. I found the one I was running in Chelmsford, and that's where like 80% of my leads came from.
I think Chelmsford is just a good area.
And then I changed the image to the fucking multicoloured one, and I just found it really tanked for me.
Do you not put the other one back on?
No, so I put my original image back on, and I was really pleased with it. And it outperformed the multicoloured one. I found it did anyway, especially for quality of leads. Quality of leads was incredible compared to the multicoloured one. But I just weren't hitting the numbers. So what I had to do was, instead of changing the image back, which I couldn't, for some reason it wouldn't let me do, I find the ad manager really buggy. Really, really buggy.
You don't use it on the computer, do you?
Yeah, desktop.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I find the desktop very, very buggy. So it doesn't really let you do a lot. And then when you make it, it's very hard to edit it. You have to and if you click like a duplicate, it won't let you edit half the stuff that you should be able to edit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can.
You can? Am I hitting it wrong?
Yeah, you're missing. So once you've made the ad's made up of 3 things.
Okay.
I can't remember what they're called, but you've got 3 tabs at the top.
Yeah.
So you have like the ad, the area,
and then
the creative.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Media,
so when you
whatever.
click to edit, it's only letting you edit that first one. You don't need to click on the next tab to edit the
area.
Okay
then. Yeah, well, that makes sense then.
Tab,
yeah.
So the third tab, you can edit the creative and leave the ad set up.
Yeah.
You just change the image.
Oh, so that's where I was going wrong. But then when
It's complicated though. It's not straightforward.
Especially, mate, I've only just discovered Google.
Yeah.
So then when I went on to the new one, I was running £25 a day, but I was hitting like 1,100 people.
Yeah.
And I knew it was shocking. And I was like, but look, I'm still getting the odd lead here and there, and it weren't that bad. So I was like, right, do you know what? Run it for a little bit. I've ran it, and I'm like, no, I'm cooked with it now. And listen, at the end of the day, £25 a day adds up. So it's nice.
It does add up.
It's nice to have a little break every now and then, especially when you're checking your bank. Because I get text messages. It's not a text; it's an alert to say how much you've spent. Mate, Facebook just swipe like a week's worth at a time, and it's brutal. I wouldn't miss it.
You can change how much it takes, like the threshold.
I wouldn't mind taking it per day, because then it's not that worrying. But when it just like you wake up and it's just sucked nearly 4 bills out your account.
Yeah, you can
think,
change. Mine's set up at 200 quid, so it's not so
spends
sad.
200 and then spends 200.
It takes the money at 200.
Oh, it makes sense.
Or at the end of the month, so you can't like spend 190 and then like leave it and then turn them off. Like it gets to the end of the month and it'll take the 190.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, let's wrap it up, so I'm going to piss myself.
Right, well, guys, thanks for watching another episode of the Uncleanables. I've been Dan.
I've been Ryan.
And remember, stay cleaning.
I love that.